Hello, welcome back, everyone. I cannot believe that it's November already. I still remember sitting at my dinner table at the end of August working on some new material. And, here we are. It is November 6th, the day that I'm recording. I'm currently in our drama room where in the background you can see some of the set for the play that we're going to have later in the year. I think it's the Adams Family that they're doing, so that should be exciting. Anyways, for this month's address, we're going to talk about kind of what the deal is with November. So, the days remaining in the semester are dwindling. November is, I think, for many students in their first semester, it's a turning point for many students. So we just had our first round of parent teacher interviews recently, maybe a week or two ago. Students should have enough assessments in their Power School to give a good read on where they stand currently, but also enough assignments inputted that, if you don't pick up the slack, your semester is going to go downhill pretty quickly, right? So if you're someone who's kind of sitting at a low grade, a grade you're not too happy with, this is the month where you kind of, tie your shoelaces, whatever analogy you want to use, get your ducks in a line or an order, whatever it is, and you start to, make sure you're getting your assignments in, maybe do some rewrites, whatever you need to do to get that grade back up. In terms of, if your semester does go downhill, what might that look like? Well, that could be, failing your course and having to repeat. It could be having to drop down a stream for the next course. But as mentioned, this month is a turning point. So in November, that's kind of where you're going to make the decision. Like, okay, do I want to work hard and get a passing grade or a good grade, or you know, what do you want your semester to look like? Particularly for those of you in the 10 to 12 courses where, if you fail your course, you likely will have to either redo it, go down to a different stream as mentioned before, and it can really impact the trajectory of your semester this month. Vice versa, for those who are doing well and for everyone in general, we're all feeling the exhaustion of the semester and kind of this routine of schoolwork, work, whatever it is, assignments, sports, whatever's going on. A lot of us, particularly on staff, are feeling a lot of fatigue. There's sickness that's settling in, not only with staff, but students as well. I know the last couple of days here, we've had quite a bit of subs in the school. And, especially after the extensive sick leaves over the last few years during the pandemic, people just aren't accustomed to being around sick people anymore. Over the pandemic, one of the nice things was that if you were sick, like it's like, hey, stay home, and that lenience was given. Whereas, unfortunately, we kind of shifted back to the we're not as lenient with people when they're ill to take the time off to recover, whatever they need to do to get healthy again. But we're definitely not used to being around people who are a little sniffly, coughing, maybe just recovering, and they're spreading germs, whatever it is. It could be COVID, it could be the flu, it could be just cold, whatever's going around. But definitely November is a month where, that fatigue and sickness settles in and really makes it challenging. Even myself, I almost got sick near the end of September, but fortunately with a timely sick day and, some good hygiene. So just washing my hands regularly. Like I was pretty obsessive for a while there, washing my hands maybe 5 to 10 times in a day. And for myself, just dietary practices as well. Like I try to eat a lot of bone broth, which is really good for the health. And, as best as I can, focus on my sleep and managing my stress, right? Like those two things are really going to make or break you. I feel like another thing to add here as well would just be, making sure you're hydrated. Hydrate, well rested, nutritious diet, good hygiene. Hopefully, you can avoid getting sick. So, November becomes a month where it is important to focus on making sure you are in a strong position to either sail through the semester or to pass whatever kind of goal you have for your educational requirements and needs. The month of November is also useful for managing our health, making sure we stay healthy as we kind of shift towards winter. If you can take days off, then definitely take those days off. I know that that might be a bit easier for students. You have a little bit less responsibility. For staff, it can get a bit tricky, but take that time off to make sure that you are healthy and well and that you're not getting other people sick, because getting sick really sucks. And November is also a month where we can look forward to a relaxing fall break, fortunately, in this school district. And, hopefully after our fall break, which is going to be starting next week, we can come back healthy, energized, and ready to finish off the semester. So, once again, thank you for tuning in. Remember to dress warmly, get plenty of sleep, and, take your sick days. See you in December.